Hello and welcome. My name is Teresa, and for today's video, I thought I'd have you join me while we create another one of these cards. The reason I've been making so many, actually I don't think I've been sharing videos of them, but I've been trying to make a lot of cards that are animal themed. I am donating them to a local store here in our area where the proceeds benefit a local cat rescue. So I figure if you like animals, you would probably be just as inclined to purchase a dog card as you would a cat card. And again, all the proceeds go to help this cat rescue. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you this a little bit up closer. And on the inside, I left it blank, of course. And I'm going to go ahead and give you all the measurements and the ingredients, but this time we are going to put them in the description below. So don't worry about writing them down. First thing I used is a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. It measures 5.5 by 8.5, and we do need to go ahead and score that on the 8.5 inch side because I see here that I did not do that. So let me go ahead and get my machine out, and at 4 1/4, I'm going to score it because that will fold it right in half. Go ahead and put that down. The next thing you need is a piece of white cardstock to go on the inside. That measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. On the outside, I'm using a sheet of designer series paper from the Tidings of Christmas. It's a set of 6 by 6 inch pieces. Keep in mind that they have different patterns on each side. This is a really great bundle. I have been enjoying it. So again, we need one sheet of that measures 4 by 5 1/4. Then we're going to start layering this up. I cut out a piece of white cardstock. This measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. Then some of the designer series paper. This one measures 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then this one measures also 1 3/4, but this one measures 3 1/4. In addition to that, you need some scrap black paper. I used some scrap soft succulent, some scrap white paper, some scrap evening evergreen. Remember, always, always, always hold on to those scraps. So you kind of get the gist of that right there. So let's go ahead and move that off to the side. And the stamp set that I used the punch. This is the punch that coordinates with the Christmas Scottie stamp set, but we're not using any of the stamps, just the punch. Might as well go ahead and do that. Now look, see, you think, save every scrap sheet of paper. I can get this dog punched out of this. Got to line it up just so. There we go. Let me just put the doggy off to the side, collect the scraps for the trash. Keep a recycled basket right here by my workstation. Then I pulled out the sweet little stockings. This is a retired stamp set, but I have it, so I'm going to use it. I already have it mounted, the little Santa hat. I'm using the sentiment from this one as well that says peace, joy, and kisses. I need the little holly die, the hat die, of course, and where's my berry die? Oh, there it is, and the berry die. So let's go ahead and deal with the hat die first. Let's grab some Memento ink, and we're going to go ahead and stamp this up. How are you coming along with your cards? Are you making a lot? I'm trying to find a place that's still kind of clear. Make sure I get this stamped just one time. Okay. Put that off to the side. And then I think for the kisses, I think I'm going to go ahead and, oh no, I have to stamp on that paper. Never mind. We'll put that off to the side for now. You know, I did this ahead of time. I am going to cut 2 holly leaves because I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to do. So I'm cutting one out of soft succulent and one out of evening evergreen. And yes, I did do that ahead of time, so you don't have to wait for me. Then, oh, I should have said also we need some scrap paper of the cherry cobbler. Put that off to the side. And for that one, I used the little berry punch. See how tiny that is? Can you see that? And I did already punch out the berries, so we've got those pieces. Boom. Now that the hat's dry, take some cherry cobbler or the color of your choice and go ahead and color in the Santa hat. I know I've got the shakes this evening. It's just one of those fun things that happened as you age, or that I'm finding as I age. After a long day of being on the computer and stuff, by the time I finally get up here to my craft room to play, I guess my hands are done. But anyhow, take this over to the Big Shot with that die. Again, I like to secure it in place with a Post-it note. Some people use washi tape, use what you have, and you can run that through. Yes, I did do that ahead of time for you as well. So we have that here, and just like that, we are ready to assemble. Let's go ahead and get this done. Grab my Stampin' Seal Plus. No, I have not started decorating for Christmas, not the house yet. No, 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 no. Although I will tell you, I've been watching a lot of those decorating videos online, and it is tempting. It really is tempting. Okay, let me push those pieces off to the side. Get this in camera shot for you. I always line up along the bottom, and then just let it fall into place. I can go ahead and get my big sheet of, isn't that beautiful? Oh, I almost hate putting the tape on this. That's the problem I find. So many of the sheets of designer series paper, both sides are so gorgeous. It's almost painful to hide some of these sides. I'll be honest with you, I get a little excited when there's one side I don't like, because then I don't have to worry about that decision. It's so painful when you like both of them. But it is what it is. Now I'm going to set this off to the side temporarily and work on this. I'm going to apply this piece first. See, that's the back side of this one. Isn't that handy? So nice that it's so coordinated, isn't it? No, the cat is not up here bugging me today. How lucky am I? Oh, it seems to me, you know what? I think last time I actually used, I probably should have done it this time. Pardon me while I get this just so. I'm pretty sure for the other card I used, oh, it worked. Whew! I used glue just because it's so hard to get that lined up. So this time I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to use the Tombow glue. Try to get a thin layer out here. Get close to those edges. Close, but not too close. And you don't want any of this glue to seep out. That's the biggest reason for being careful with that glue. And I'm going to line this up the best I can without being able to lean over it. I don't want to lean over it and into your way, because then you have the top of my head. And do you really want that? I don't think so. Okay. There we go. See, we've layered it. Now I wanted to leave this open for the sentiment. This one was stamped in the Evening Evergreen. It's kind of light, isn't it? And I'm kind of worried if I do the soft Succulent, will it be too light? But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going to use the soft Succulent. Why not? Take your time. I probably should have done it first. I can almost hear people saying, Teresa, really? I know. But let's see. Do I have this well inked? That's going to be very pale. That's all right. We're going to do it anyway. Not pale, soft. Okay, try to get this even. This is hard when you can't get right over top of it. Please work. Well, whether it works or does not work, we're going with it. Okay, that's fine. I like it. Now we're getting there. Let's go ahead. And this time we're going to secure it to our page. Our card. Our card. Let's go. Okay. I know. Guess what, guys? Guess what? There are no, I didn't use any stamping dimensionals. Not one. I know. I'm a little shocked myself. What's come over me? I don't know. All right, now the dog. Let's get him. I'm also going to put glue on our little Scottie dog. Yep. See, when I saw this stamp set or this punch, I had to get it. This was even before I knew I would be making cards to donate. Another thing, that's one of the things I love about this craft. There's always somebody you can give cards to. People are always buying them. There's just so much. Okay, see, if you don't have any little tweezers like this, get yourself some. So let's put him on here. Boom, 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 boom. Stay. The hat. Let's get some glue on the back of him as well. Now you may have already noticed what I did to his little collar there. Do you see what's kind of, maybe it's not showing up. Is it even in camera, Teresa? I don't know. Take a good look at the holly on his collar. See if I can get this up and under. There we go. Looking at that holly? Do you see what I'm about to tell you I did? There we go. Isn't he cute? Now, since he's on here, let's go ahead and use our Wink of Stella. I'm going to apply it just to the hat this time. I'm going to try to rein myself in. Now, the other thing I do like about this Wink of Stella, do you see how it darkened up that beautiful cherry cobbler? Hopefully it shows up on camera. I mean, sitting here it does. All right, I wound up using, I originally put down the dark green, and I didn't think it was noticeable enough, so I put down the soft succulent over top. We're going to do the same thing because I like the look of it. So let's go ahead and do that. So quiet. Say something. Almost eerily quiet. Little Leo, he's so tired. He was rambunctious, played, annoyed us, whatever you want to call it. He was in a mood today. Whew. Kitty was in a mood. Leo is, I think he just celebrated his 5th birthday. Let's see, he was born in 2017, 18, 19, 21, 20. Yep, he is 5 years old. Wow. Whew, time just flies. Let me tell you what. All right, now this one I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to try to offset this one as well. I like that doubled effect. Isn't that cute? And now, let's take a look at this. Yeah, that's my back side. Not my back side, but the back side of the berry. I guess I could put a little stamping dimension, not stamping dimensional. Oh, I have stamping dimensional on the brain. I'm a little leery about that. I might give it a second to dry so it doesn't seep out the edges. I could have put like a minuscule glue dot on there, but I have the Tombow out, so might as well just use it. Okay, and now let's place this. Try not to get any of that glue seeping out. There you have it. All right, did I use this? I don't think I did. Let me go ahead and really press this seal down. Oh, going on. There we go. And look, do you have a favorite? Do you prefer the Merry Christmas over the Peace, Joy, and Kisses? Let me know in the comments below. All right, let me go up and enlarge this so you can have a screenshot should you choose. And again, we're going to do something a little bit different. We will put all the dimensions for the paper in the comment section below. Not in the comment section, I'm sorry, in the description portion. There you go. You can go ahead and take a screenshot. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you have not already subscribed, please consider doing so. Let me know in the comments below which one you prefer, Merry Christmas or the Peace, Joy, and Kisses. Thank you so much for stopping by, and in the meantime, happy stamping.